In a quiet little village, surrounded by golden fields and calm winds, there lived a farmer who believed that hard work could solve every problem. Every morning, before the sun even touched the sky, he would wake up, lift a wooden stick on his shoulders, and start walking towards a faraway well. At each end of the stick hung two clay pots. One of them was perfectly made, strong, and proud. The other had a small crack along its side. Every day the farmer filled both pots with water, but by the time he reached home, one pot was full while the cracked one had already lost half its water. The perfect pot often looked at the cracked one and felt superior, and deep inside, the cracked pot started believing that it was useless. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The perfect pot continued to hold its head high. The cracked one, on the other hand, remained silent, trying its best to hold as much water as it could. One day, as the farmer placed them both under the sun, the cracked pot finally spoke. In a trembling voice, it said, "Farmer, I'm sorry. I'm broken. Every day you work so hard, and yet I waste half the water. I'm not good enough. I'm not perfect like the other pot." The farmer looked at it gently and smiled. "My friend," he said softly, "tomorrow I want you to notice something on our way back home. After that, you'll never feel broken again." The next morning, they began their usual walk to the well. The cracked pot tried to stay strong, but its heart was heavy. The farmer filled both pots and began walking back. This time, he said quietly, "Look around carefully at the side of the path where you hang." As they walked, the cracked pot noticed something unusual. Along its side of the road, bright colors appeared, yellow, pink, and red flowers dancing in the morning breeze. For a moment, the cracked pot forgot its sadness. It watched the beauty, the life, the colors. When they finally reached home, the cracked pot still noticed that half its water was gone. It sighed and whispered, "I saw the flowers, but I still failed you. I couldn't carry all the water." The farmer placed both pots down and smiled again. "My dear friend, don't you see? Those flowers grow only on your side of the path, not on the other one. I knew about your crack all along. I used it. Months ago, I planted flower seeds along your side of the road, and every day as we walked back home, you watered them without even realizing it. Today, those flowers bloom because of you." The cracked pot stood silent. Tears of joy rolled down its side. For the first time, it realized that even a flaw could create something beautiful. Friends, this story is not just about a farmer and two pots. It's about us, about how we see ourselves in a world that keeps demanding perfection. Every one of us has a crack. Some cracks are visible, some are hidden deep inside. Maybe you're not the fastest, not the richest, not the most talented, not the one who always wins, and that's okay. Because perfection is not what makes life beautiful. What makes it beautiful is purpose, and purpose often hides behind imperfection. Think about it. A cracked pot can grow flowers. A person who once failed can inspire others to never give up. A scar can remind someone that they healed. A weakness can teach someone strength. Maybe you are good at listening when others don't. Maybe your kindness, your patience, your ability to forgive are the cracks that make you special. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be real, to be human, to be the version of yourself that learns, grows, and keeps giving, even when it leaks a little along the way. We often compare ourselves to others. We see people who look flawless on social media or seem to have everything figured out. But remember, what you see is never the full story. Behind every confident smile, there's a struggle. Behind every success, there are countless failures. Behind every strong person, there's a moment when they broke down, but decided to rise again. That's what true perfection looks like. Not the absence of flaws, but the courage to live with them. So the next time you feel like you're not enough, remember the cracked pot. Remember how something that looked broken ended up creating beauty all along the path. And remind yourself, your journey, your scars, your struggles, they are not signs of weakness. They are signs of life. Your story is still being written. And maybe, just maybe, the things you think make you imperfect are the exact things that make you unforgettable. Because nobody in this world is perfect. But those who embrace their imperfections, those who turn their cracks into colors, they are the ones who truly shine. So if you've ever felt broken, remember this. You are not less than anyone. You are perfectly imperfect. Just like that little cracked pot, creating beauty in your own way. Keep walking your path. Keep watering your flowers. Because the world needs what only you can give.